everyone, I hope you're all well. Today is Tuesday the 25th of March and we're hopefully getting our internet fixed today. Yay! It's been quite a carry on. Last time I spoke to you I told you that a lot of our gadgets weren't connecting properly and it's just been getting worse. Even Sky Glass, our TV, has been affected now. Not all the time, but there's been a few times that it just says page loading and it's not connecting properly. I still can't get on my laptop, and even like our phones, it was only really the iPhones that were affected, but even the Android phones are getting affected now, so we really need it fixed. So the guy's meant to be coming out between 10 and 12 today, so hopefully he will get here and hopefully we will get internet fixed. I'm hoping it's just something easy like needing a new router. We'll see. So that is the plan really today. I was needing to go to Asda, but that'll need to be tomorrow now because we need to wait for the guy to come, and then by the time he comes and goes away, can't be bothered going. I need to go first thing or else I don't do it. So I have been up and organised. I've got some housework done. You know what I'm like, I get such bad anxiety when there's somebody coming to my house. So yeah, I had to go and polish around the bit where the router is, and you know, just make sure that make sure the bathroom was clean, just in case you want to go to the loo. You know what it's like. So that's all been done. I'm exhausted already, it's not even 8:30 yet. Brooke is away to school. That's all going very well still, since the whole college idea, and yeah, she's been going and she's handing in assignments that she needs to hand in, so that's really good. Abby's not away to work yet. She's going in later this morning because she has to go and get bloods taken again. That has been quite the carry on, it really has. She got bloods done a few weeks ago and everything was fine except her vitamin B12 levels were low, and that started alarm bells ringing for me because one of the main reasons I'm in the wheelchair is because of lack of vitamin B12. Now, there's two types of B12 deficiency. There's one where you just don't eat enough of it. You don't get enough in your diet. And the other is what they call pernicious anemia, which is where you could eat bucket loads of the stuff and still not absorb it. Your body just isn't able to absorb the vitamin B12. And it sounds innocuous enough. It sounds like, is that the right word? Innocuous? It sounds like it's only a vitamin, you know, what damage can it do? As we found out, it damages your spinal cord if you don't have it. That was a whole hoo-ha with us because, excuse the dog's barking, because when I first got ill, I kept saying to them in the hospital, check my B12 levels, we've got pernicious anemia in the family, and they always said, yeah, we've done it, but they actually hadn't. So yeah, so basically I said to Abby, right, tell them that you want to be checked for pernicious anemia so that you know whether to just add more into your diet or if you need injections. Because I'm in the wheelchair now, because my spinal cord was damaged by it, I need to get B12 injections every 6 weeks instead of every 12 weeks, which is the normal. And I said, you know, you need to find out if you're going to need injections, find out now, and that way you won't need to get them as often as I do and no damage will be done. So she went, she explained to the doctor, and the doctor was like, oh right, okay, we'll do that test for you, come and get more bloods done. So she went and got more bloods done, and what makes it even harder is Abby's like me, it's impossible to get her blood. Her veins just hide as soon as they see a needle, they go, nope, not getting any blood out of me. And so she went, and it was a kerfuffle, but they managed to get blood just, and the results came back and she said, yeah, you're a bit low in vitamin B12, and Abby was like, I know that. The whole point of the test was to find out if it was pernicious anemia or if I just need to take supplements. Oh, right, okay, well you'll need to get that done again then, we've not done that. So Abby went to get it done again and said to the nurse, I need to know it's definitely pernicious anemia that you're testing for. I need to know, well, it's all just the same thing. And Abby's like, well, no, it's not. And the nurse had a big argument with her and said, well, you tell me what test it is. And Abby's like, I don't know, I'm not the medical expert. So Abby was messaging me saying the nurse is away to speak to someone. So I looked it up and I said, right, this is what they need to test for. Something factor. I can't remember, I'll put it on the screen. I said, so that's what they need to test for. So the nurse came back and said, right, okay, we know what we need to test for now. So she did the test and that was fine. So Abby phoned up for the results last week, I think, and got told that, yeah, it came back and this, whatever test it was normal. And Abby went, all right, okay. And they said the other 2 things that they were testing for, which Abby doesn't even know what it was, aren't back yet. So I said to Abby, right, well, when you get the results of the other ones, ask them if they're giving you supplements or if you just need to get more B12 in your diet. The next thing, she got a phone call from the doctor's receptionist saying that this specific blood test for the B12 hadn't worked properly, so she was going to have to get it done again. And I was like, but I was just told yesterday that it was normal. And she's like, oh, well, we've got a note on the system here saying it hasn't been done properly and it needs done again. What a carry on. So Abby went last week to get it, but they couldn't get the bloods. So she's having to go back today to get more bloods done. Hopefully they'll get it. She's got a later appointment so she can drink loads of water, keep herself warm, and, you know, just all the things that you do to pump up your veins, and hopefully it'll be a better nurse. But it's just such a carry on. Anyway, that's what's happening with Abby. And what else is going on today? Not an awful lot. I almost finished Granny Annie's diamond painting coasters, so I'm going to do the last bit of that today. It's just to put the cork on the bottom of them, and then hopefully Granny Annie will come in later and we can give her them, because she's got no idea what they are, and I don't think you have either. I did get them in a Temu haul, but it's not a Temu order, but that haul isn't going up for a good few weeks yet. Because I'm only doing one a week just now, they're all mounting up. So I don't think you've seen them yet. So what I'll do is, when I'm going to do the cork, I will show you the coasters and I'll show you how I put the cork on. It's not rocket science, but I've got a little tip to help get it straight. So yeah, I will do that. But other than that, we're just diddling about, waiting for the BT man to come, and we will see what happens after that. So I will catch up. I'm just about to make my coffee, and this intrigues me every time. Does anybody else get this? So it's a silicone ice cube tray. I put water in as normal, I put it in the freezer, and when I take it out, it's got a big spike. It's like a stalagmite. Yeah, stalagmite's the bottom one, isn't it? And it's really crazy, and Jack's just finally looked it up there, and there is a reason for it. It's something to do with the surface water freezing, and then as the water underneath freezes, it pushes it up. I don't know. But isn't it cool? It happens all the time, and it really is quite fascinating. Anyway, I've got to go. Well, it's now. Better move in case that's too loud. I'll come over here. I had you against the microwave, but the microwave's on, so it might have been too loud. It's 11:30 and there's still no sign of BT. They were supposed to be here between 10 and 12 and they've never even been in touch. Usually they'll get in touch like an hour or so before and say I'll be there at approximately such and such a time. But we've not heard anything, so I thought, stuff it, I'm going to have my porridge, I'm hungry. So I am just making my porridge. You okay, Clyde? Poor Clyde's not very well today. He woke me up at 4:30. Coughing. I hate the sound of a dog coughing. So, you want now? Bear with me. I managed to catch him that time. Managed to get him out the door before he was sick. Yeah, 4:30 this morning he was coughing, so I put him out and he was a bit sick. But he's been sick loads this morning, wouldn't even get out of his bed for his breakfast. There's Abby. Abby's not feeling very well either. They still couldn't get her bloods. Poked her a million times and it made her feel dizzy. So, you're going to... She has to phone the hospital to see if someone there can take her blood. Phlebotomists are experts at it, they'll be fine.
And they've got the lab.
They've got the lab right there, yeah.
The lamp.
Oh, the lamp. Oh, for finding your veins.
Yeah, because I said to Gina, I was like, at least you know I'll never be a junkie. And she went, well, unless you get a lab. I went, I'll steal it at the Vale. She went, aye, bring it to me.
What, because she wants to be a junkie or so she can get people's blood?
I am the only person she's ever not been able to get blood from.
Yeah, I mean, she even gets it from me, which is saying something.
Ever. She said, in all my years of doing this, I've always been able to get blood from people eventually. She still. That one time I got blood when I saw her, it's because she got the doctor in to do it from my main vein.
crazy. Crazy, crazy. You okay, Clyde? So I don't know what's wrong with wee Clyde today. Not a happy doggy.
Feeling sorry for himself.
He is feeling sorry for himself now, yes.
Clyde always does though.
Yeah.
The smallest bit that's wrong with him, he will milk it.
Of course he will. So yeah, that's where we're at just now. I thought I would just come on and let you know. When I have my porridge, and watch this, as soon as I sit down on my porridge, the BT guy will show up. But that's where we're at. So I'm going to head off, eat my porridge, and I'll come back to you later. Well, it's 10 to 2 and we've still no BT engineer. He has phoned a couple of times. He phoned to say about 20 minutes before he was due, like the latest he was due, he phoned to say that he was in the Drimmen area, which is a fair bit away from here. The problem is people booking appointments like that, like whoever's in head office, have got no idea of the geography of Scotland. Is you going? Yeah. Got no idea of the geography of Scotland, and a lot of the apps and things that they use are as the crow flies, and that's not how the geography works in Scotland. Like a lot of the time, if we go on somewhere and say, you know, where's our closest hospital, it will tell us Greenock, and it would take us about an hour to get there. So it's really not. It is as the crow flies because it's just across the water, but you get get my meaning. So yeah, he was running late, and we said that's fine, don't worry about it. Then he texted to say I've been caught in a storm. It was raining, so he was pulling over until that passed, and then he phoned back to say that there's a trainee in the village along from us that's struggling with something. Is it okay with you if I just go and help him out? I'm like, yeah, why not? We've got nothing else to do. To be fair, we've not. Jack and I are going to football later, so as long as he's here in time for that, then that's fine. But he doesn't know that. So, yeah. But all I've done today really is sit and look after Clyde because he's a very sick doggy. He's not good at all today. He just keeps being sick. We keep getting him a drink and then he just brings it right back up. So, yeah, we'll need to keep a wee eye on him and see how he is. If he's still like that tomorrow, we might give the vet a phone. It was going to be their dinner time in half an hour, so I'll give him a small amount, see if he eats it. He's not eating anything. He ate a sausage earlier and then brought it right back up, so we will see. But it looks like my plan with the, what do you call them? The coasters for Granny Annie probably won't happen today, but that's okay. There's no hurry. So I just thought I would give you that little catch up just now and let you know what's going on. Hopefully we'll get this sorted out soon. Okay, Poppy. You poor boy. I'm even letting you lie on my spot. Poor doggy. Poor doggy. Well, he's managing to eat some dinner, so that's a good thing. I've only given him a tiny wee drop and I've kept some back so that if he's able to eat it and keeps it down, he can get more after. Hades, you need to eat now. He was sick this morning as well, but only once. And now he's not eating. Come on, eat your dinner. Good boy. Good boy. Did you manage it? Good boy. Well done. Still no BT guy. I pity all the folk that have got appointments after us.
What's it say? What's it say? Tell me. Bark.
Good boy. Is that what it says? No.
It's because of this.
I know, it's a tassel. No.
You can't tell what smell it is.
Smell it then, spray it.
I'm terrible at identifying things.
It's a very fancy looking air freshener. Don't spray it on my face. Oh, smell. It's a bit.
No,
it's a bit floral, isn't it? It's a bit like Turkish Delight.
I don't know Turkish Delight.
It smells like Turkish Delight. Oh, I don't think Hades likes it. Is it making you sneeze?
He sneezes at everything.
I know. Well, did you have a good day at school? Good. At least you don't have cadets tonight. It's actually not bad, the smell, once it calms down. Good evening. It's about 4:30, 4:45. The BT guy, not BT guy, the engineer, they don't work for BT, they're contracted anyway. He came about 2:30 and left about 4:30. He was here for 2 hours. He was I know, that's what I was just about to say. He only did about 5 minutes work. He was a really nice guy, very knowledgeable, and liked to talk. So yeah, we blathered on for about 2 hours. And in the end, we don't know exactly what it was. There's been some maintenance work done, but he didn't think the router was working properly. So he gave us a new router and some advice. We might end up having to get like the disc things that extend the range, or I might actually end up going for the EE broadband, because EE and BT are the same company now. And he was saying that the EE broadband's a lot more powerful, it's faster, and it's got a better range. So I might end up going for that. We'll wait and see how this new router gets on, and then we'll decide. But yeah, 2 hours. Nice guy. But yeah, we spoke about everything.
You said he yapped for about 2 hours?
Uh-huh.
We were being paid by the hour then?
Probably. But he still had other people to go to. And I'm like, honestly, you don't need to hang about. When you go, you've got other customers. No, it's fine. I'll just check this is okay.
Being paid by the hour?
Yeah, probably. So hopefully that will be up and running. But the only thing is, because it's a new router, we need to put our passwords into it, a new password into everything, which is, it's not annoying. Well, it is, but it takes 2 minutes, doesn't it? Clyde is still not great. He did eat a little bit of dinner. I just gave him a wee bit and he did eat it. And then, of course, he waited until the engineer was here and then threw it all up. I was like, oh, that was nice. Thank you, Clyde. Thankfully, the engineer liked dogs, so I didn't have to keep them in the living room all that time. They were just wandering about. So, yeah, that has been my whole day, basically, between tending to a sick Clyde and waiting for the BT guy and then talking to the BT guy and all the rest of it. But it's all good. Oh, waiting now, Granny Annie's just asked if she can come in. 2 minutes. It is now 6:30. Granny Annie came in and we had a blather and I was starving, so I had my dinner. It was good because Abby and Jack are away at the football. It was just me for dinner tonight because Brooke, she'll decide later on what she wants. So I had soup and a bacon roll. Oh, it was so good. Anyway, I just thought I would come back on. I can't remember what I was saying to you now. I can't remember. Clyde is still not great, poor thing. Granny Annie gave him a treat, which is like as soon as they come in, they all get treats, and he ate it and then he brought it right back up. So I'm not going to try him with any more food today. There's plenty of water there, so we'll see how he is tomorrow, and if he's still not able to eat without being sick, we'll give the vet a phone and see what they say. I'm sure I was in the middle of telling you something earlier and I can't remember what it was. You're probably saying, yay, stop havering. I am just about to get ready to go to my bed. I know it's only 6:30, but Jack and Abby are away out to the football, so I'm going to go and chill out in my bed. I'm going to listen to my book and play my game until football time, and then I'm going to watch a game. So that is that. It has been one of those days that definitely wasn't planned. Nothing that I planned happened, but you just need to go with the flow sometimes, don't you? What I'm going to do, the coasters, I'm going to wait until I vlog again on Friday. I'm going to vlog Friday because Jack's getting his new bike. So I will show you the coasters and how I put the cork on them on Friday, because Granny Annie's going away tomorrow morning anyway and won't be back until Friday. So we can do it then. And I think that was everything. I'm sure there was something else I was going to tell you. Jack, after me getting through the piles of washing that I had in the last couple of vlogs, Jack had managed to get Brooke's wardrobe finished. Remember, he ripped out the inside of her wardrobe, Brooke painted it, and then Jack basically built storage in it, so it's like, it's not got doors on it anymore. If I can get her to take a photo, I will, but you know what she's like. So it's not got doors on it, so it makes the room more open, and it's like he's built like storage cubes, so she can have things stored but on display as well, and there's still a hanging bit and things. So Jack did all that. So now that that's finished, I asked her to get all the stuff that she had put in bags away. Like take it out the bags and put everything where she wanted it. Unfortunately, when she'd put everything in the bag, she hadn't separated clean clothes and dirty clothes, so had no way of knowing what was clean and what was dirty. So I have had to wash pretty much every single item of her clothing and blankets and everything. Oh, so yeah, I did 3 loads yesterday, 3 loads today, and I think I might only have, no, I've got 3 more to do. Because I've had to do Granny Annie's washing and our washing in amongst it all. Anyway, I know you don't really need to know that. But I'm sure there was something else. I don't know. So the internet seems to be working fine, which is good. We will see how that goes. I might end up switching to EE. But we'll see how it goes first, because if I do that, obviously I'll start my contract again. Yeah, that has been my whole day, looking after Clyde and waiting for the BT guy and then talking to the BT guy. Then getting my dinner, which was lovely. So I'm going to stop havering now. I'm going to end the vlog and I'm going to go to my bed. Yay! It's my favourite time of day. I love getting up in the morning because that's when I've got any little energy that I've got is always first thing in the morning. But then as soon as it gets to like 5 o'clock, I'm like, can I go to my bed yet? So I like it when Jack's not in. Because, not that he would mind if I went to my bed, but when Jack's in, we like to sit and watch telly. That's something actually. We're looking for things to watch on the telly now. We're pretty much caught up with everything we were watching. So if you can recommend anything, let me know. We have given up on the bear hunt, celebrity bear hunt, because it was starting to look like a fix. Yeah, and we got fed up with it. And we are, I think, is it this Friday? That's the final of the American Traitors, so we're going to have a good few of them to watch. But other than that, we're kind of up to date with everything. So if you've got anything that you can recommend that you've been watching on the telly recently, let me know in the comments below, please. Right, I'm going to stop havering this time and I'm going to go. So if you have enjoyed this, please do hit the thumbs up button, talk to me in the comments below. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in our next one. Thanks everyone, bye!